Oh my God, Ricky, that's because he is Julian. Julian. Oh, fuck, man, you okay?
Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today, this one's going to be doing a review for the Walking Dead universe, and another video for the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. We are officially 2 months away from the release of Daryl Dixon Season 3, the debut of the Spain storyline, of course, and while speaking of Spain, we have some filming updates for this season. So man, honestly, I'm really curious to see how long this is going to take, but we actually kind of have a little bit of an idea of how long it'll take for them to film Season 4, because they did just give that. So Norman Reedus posted an update yesterday showing day 1. It was like a minor, night shoot that he was at last night. And, well, we briefly saw a little bit, at least, of kind of the set that they're kind of going to be filming at, which is right here. There's a little bit of an idea of kind of, where they're filming at in Spain. And it says here that they're going to be doing this for 25 weeks. So if we look at 25 weeks from now, we're halfway through the year. They're going to be filming Daryl Dixon Season 4 until around the holiday time, or maybe a little bit past that, something like that. Maybe they'll get it done before, I don't know. But anyway, for the rest of this year, Daryl Dixon Season 4 is going to be filming. In other words, that's basically what's happening. So, that's insane. Now, you guys know my theory on this, because they haven't started filming Dead City yet for Season 3. You guys know my theory. I think this will air next summer rather than the fall. I really do think so. Again, hard to say whether or not that will be the case, but that's kind of what I'm envisioning, because if we're already getting filming for Spain right now for Season 4, and we know that that's going to go for 25 weeks, and we haven't heard filming for Dead City Season 3 yet, that's kind of how I picture this one going, is we're going to get a massive just load of Daryl Dixon for, like all this time. We're going to get Season 3 this fall, and then we're going to get, Season 4 probably late spring, early summer next year, and then next fall we're going to get Dead City Season 3. That's what I see happening. Could be off about that. Could definitely be. Maybe there'll be another Walking Dead series that isn't even announced yet that's going to happen in the first half of next year. Who knows, right? Who knows what they've been cooking, but that's how I see it going down, because I can tell they don't want to avoid that 2-show-a-year thing. You know what I mean? I can tell that that's something they still want to do, so I'm envisioning that happening. But again, we'll have to see how it all kind of goes down. It is hard to say still. And well, on a side note, we also have new footage of a new character in Season 3 of Daryl Dixon, which I figured I'd kind of talk about as well, too. They just previewed it literally just a few minutes ago. I just saw it as I was, kind of ready to conclude the video. But there is a new character named Julian that's getting introduced, which we know. We've seen him in some minor, footage before, but Julian is going to be a new character in this. It sounds like he's kind of like a comedic character that they run into in England, and there's minor footage that they do share of him where it looks like they kind of run into him. He kind of offers them a meal or whatever. They're kind of talking with him, and then they go with him. Now, I honestly think this guy is going to be a short, lasting character. I see him being in an episode or two, honestly, and that'll probably be it. I feel like he's going to get them to where they need to get to, and then he's going to die as a result. Honestly, that's kind of how I see his character going. And also because he's a big actor, so I don't know if they're going to keep him, you know what I mean? But, yeah, Julian looks kind of interesting as well, too, you know what I mean? He's probably going to be somebody they run into in England, on their way there, which will be, really interesting to, kind of see. Meeting new people along the way, and I know the first episode is going to be taking place in, England, so it kind of makes sense to get to see a new character like him, but, yeah, they're sharing a lot of footage, honestly, in some of these behind-the-scenes videos. I'm actually kind of surprised by that, I can't lie.
Julian.
Yeah, we got him as well, too, so he'll be kind of a character that we explore as we go on as well. So, all in all, I am excited that Daryl Dixon is filming Season 4. They're always ahead of schedule. This show is their pride and joy. You can tell this is the show that makes Gimple his money, you know what I'm saying? Because, look at the budget of the show, first of all. The visuals are incredible. Second off, you notice how quickly they film seasons ahead of time. We haven't even seen a main trailer for Daryl Dixon Season 3 yet, and they're already getting to filming to Season 4. So, this is definitely their cash cow right now. This is definitely their income. This is their money, you know what I'm saying? That's why they're milking this one. And they're really making sure that this show lasts for as long as it possibly can. Honestly, I think they're going to go until they can't. That's the route I think this is going, which, is a good thing because we get to watch Daryl's character for an extensive amount of time and we get to enjoy him for probably a good few years. But it's also a negative because we're probably never getting this reunion with Rick and Daryl until, like, they're in their 60s, you know what I'm saying? Which just sucks, man, honestly. That really sucks. It's the only element. If you would have given me the reunion, I could have had more fun with this, you know what I mean? I think we all could, genuinely. I think we all could. Because if you gave us the Rick and Daryl reunion first, I could enjoy myself more with this, because I could be like, well, we already had that, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, my biggest suggestion, genuinely, is get this done now. Like, put Rick as a cameo character in, like, season 4 or 5, you know what I mean? Bring him here if you have to. Avoid all logic and just give us the reunion overseas. Honestly, just do it. I think that'd be fun. But again, they probably won't do that. They're going to drag it out, wait longer, get as much as they can, as much mileage out of out of Daryl as they possibly can. And then they'll kind of, come up with an ending on the spot, and then that'll kind of happen, and then, that's kind of all, what I think is going to happen there. But, it's crazy, man. It's crazy to see. Norman is dedicated to this role. I got to hand it to him. It's very, very great to see. I wish that, actors were all as loyal as he is, because a lot of actors in entertainment are not as loyal as he is. He's one of a million, man. I got to tell you. And he's very loyal to this character, and I'm sure the pay is good too. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that's a factor in this as well too, yeah, honestly, I'm looking forward to it. This, I think, will be in summer of next year. I think that's why they're getting to filming right now, honestly. But again, we'll have to see what ends up happening. So, post your thoughts, post your comments down below, guys. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click subscribe so you don't miss any other videos for the Walking Dead universe. Make sure to follow me for Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos for the Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies need a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.